right. Set it up to start recording. So, welcome to the second around 1 hour or so streams. I probably, for the foreseeable future, during a weekday, won't do a whole lot that's too long with these. These will just sort of be just fun little jump-in things. If this winds up being entertaining enough, I don't mind to keep doing them, but this is all kind of an experiment for stuff during the week. So let's jump into part 2 of the AI, the Somnium Files, or Insomnia. Terrible eye puns. So we're going to load this up. So I'm going to also double check something with the game audio. So we're going to turn it up a bit more than it was last time. So it should make it a little bit easier to hear. This is an ongoing process as I learn what sounds good to me. Like, I currently have this little mixer here that I'm using to heavily tone down the chant music, or the theme chime music that's kind of going on. So we established last time that there was a murderer, that the AI eyeball robot AI is inside.
Good morning, Date.
Yep, is actually inside Date's brain, and he uses it to solve crimes. There may or may not be a copycat killer from someone who was affecting him 6 years ago. How, we don't know. I bet it's how he lost his eye. Who'd have thought? So let's keep going. So this is Boss, your boss. Terrible name, but I suppose it's fitting.
I was waiting for you.
Alright, so let's see what we can look at. There is the police officer mannequin. There's a fishing flag. RC car. Truly pristine adult. Pumpkins! Whatever this is. Happy birthday banner. Computer. Okay, so let's just start with the corner. Start with the mannequin. Police officer mannequin.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario.
Mario. First name Mario.
He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
Okay. Totally sane. There was a moment I started to worry about Boss's mental health. I'm curious how often I'm going to be able to predict these little, big guess moments. Let's see. So there's this flag. It says Big Catch.
Overall length of 15.35 inches, width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams.
She really likes her RC racing cars. This is just the obsession you would expect from a character who seems like she kind of belongs in the Yakuza 0 series, where they have that the little car child's racing game that you can compete in.
This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
How do you know all this stuff?
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Police officer mannequin. Soccer ball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
Okay, nothing for the volleyball. Alright, so we've seen all that. Oh, the tanuki! Let's look at that.
You think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
Damn it, Japan.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Okay. Well, glad we're starting this off good. Cabinet. It's just cabinet. Coffee.
I can't live without coffee. I love it smooth and dark.
like a very eclectic person. I want to know about the pumpkin.
You ever wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill?
I feel Date here.
Sorry, it was funnier in my head.
No, it wasn't. Okay, so I feel like... Oh, the darts mission. What is it? Like a dart game?
Why do you have this?
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
Okay. A chair. Just... a chair. I think... the soba door curtain. Oh, we can look all the way around. Oh, okay. Well, this changes. Okay, this is great. Okay, this is a lot. I thought it was a fixed perspective for a second. What is this office? Okay, so some of these are duplicates of other things. So the chair is just, the shelves in the chair are duplicates of the same one. Okay. Oh, a large key.
Like it? It reminds me of you, Date.
What? My name is Kanami. Kanji for key can be read as more Japanese puns. They love puns. Oh, the amnesia, so he doesn't know his real name. Oh, that's right.
Reminds me of you, boss. You have many faces, one inside the other. No matter how deep you go, you'll never get to the real you.
Matryoshkas eventually end, though. You get to the last one, the smallest one, like a child. That's the real me.
Tombstone. Oh, but it's like a party. Oh, okay. Okay. A tombstone rip. Wine bottles. Really? No reference to... At least they're not having... Oh, an AC vent. Ooh, let's click it.
Stop ogling me.
I am not ogling you.
Okay, so we've covered everything on that side. Let's cover, now that we can see, oh, there's a lot of stuff over here. Oh my god. So many things. She just seems so eclectic and strange.
Are you familiar with the murder case at the resort called Spur?
Are you going to tell me more about it? I mean, I guess I didn't know. Did it happen before 6 years ago? Like, I get collecting some of these things, but like the banners are kind of weird.
Yup. They're all my husband's.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Symbol.
I use that thing for stress relief sometimes.
I know. I can hear it all the way down the hall.
there are stickers. Oh, you can look at the rug. Well, there's a lot here.
That's a Persian rug, you know. Very expensive.
Oh yeah? How much?
10 billion yen.
What are you, in elementary school?
So the reason I'm also clicking on things twice is so that it grays out. So I assume that means that it'll process it as having actually been clicked.
The battery died on that thing, so the hands have stopped. Like you and me.
What do you mean?
Oh, Date.
What? He does seem rather oblivious. I mean, the amnesia aside. Okay, so we've been... Oh, a Christmas tree.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and...
Okay, so we've got these different masks.
That's my grandpa's death mask.
So I'm trying to find the right arrangement for this microphone.
The guy had a huge face.
Okay, it's the boy band poster again. Oh, lifesaver. Alright, I think we've done it. I'm pretty sure we have clicked on everything that is possible to click in. Oh, there's a pennant. Alright, I think now it is appropriate to actually talk to her. Now that we've... Oh.
It's me, Mario. Nice to meet you.
It talks?
He talks?
Okay, that was funny. I didn't realize we'd both say the same thing. I want to hear it talk again. Oh, a broom. Okay. Now I feel that we have done everything possible. Oh. We'll click on the symbol. Okay. Now, I feel like 15 minutes later, now we can actually talk to her. Okay. So about the case 6 years ago, what's the status of the investigation? About Mizuki. I see you haven't cleaned this place up. After having looked at everything, I do feel this is appropriate.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little.
This is a little extreme.
It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
It's like a party store exploded. Alright. So ask about Mizuki.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found
So
her.
Mizuki is the little girl that was inside the carousel, the one that was somehow related to this previous case from 6 years ago.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's going to keep... Okay, so it's going to cycle through that kind of the eyesight. Oh man, puns. I thought it's gonna cycle through that footage just that way. No matter what we click, it still shows what we saw a little bit earlier.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian then.
No, she just lives with me.
I mean, that kind of makes you her legal guardian. But- I mean, I do feel it is appropriate that, especially with names you may not necessarily know immediately, that they do things like this where they will show you, right, the eyesight. Hey, remember the little, especially because like we're taking breaks, right, while this is being filmed. So there has been a day or two between me doing the last LP and this one. So there's, I think it is useful to kind of have those like reminders. Right, and this is where we know that the case involves the murder. This case from 6 years ago. So that information is available in the book, in the dossier inside your mind, but they're not saying that here. I think because they're supposed to hope that you've looked and that you kind of have that information already.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
Okay. Let's ask about Renju.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard
I
procedures.
don't remember who Renju is particularly. Oh, okay, so now they're telling us. Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. That's right, because the woman that was murdered, so Shoko is the woman that was killed. Her daughter was found inside the carousel, and this is her ex-husband.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him, had him verify Shoko's corpse, and naturally started asking him questions. Who do you think I am, Date?
I mean, judging by your office, disorganized.
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know.
Well, in the profile, it actually just says boss. Oh, I wonder if that's because you don't know. Oh, maybe that's because you don't know, so you can't have anything in the dossier. So you're literally calling her, I mean, what her job title is, but that's silly because wouldn't she tell you?
I've been calling you boss for 6 years.
Jesus, Date's really stupid.
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I mean, her name's available. Like, just, she has a computer. Like, her name's gonna be on a file. They don't just put boss, do they? Yes, I suffer from a memory disorder, but you could learn her name right now, even if you didn't know her name earlier, yes? Okay, but you could learn her name today. You could have learned it 5 years, 11 months, 20 whatever days. You could have learned it afterwards.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
He doesn't. He has amnesia.
Ah, so, nothing to report then.
Or
Got it.
had amnesia. Or has it? He has amnesia from 6 years ago, but nothing after that.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
I don't disagree.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
Oh, gee. I wonder, well, even if it is a copycat, wouldn't that still have something to do with it?
But it might.
Yeah.
Last night you said this could be a copy.
I like predicting things before when I say something and then he says the exact same thing. Although I don't like that he's kind of dumb. I don't want to be in that headspace, but here we are.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer.
Well, if it's a copycat, by definition, no, it is not the same killer. What do I have to do, spell this out for you?
That's impossible.
Literally impossible. Yes, we've established this.
So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
I mean, what's the status of the previous case? Like, was it solved, unsolved? I mean, if the killer wasn't caught 6 years ago, well, then you can't say it's not anything to do with this case. Like, answers.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
It's Chinatown. Do it for me, Billy. Do it for McGarnagle. I'm gonna call her McGarnagle now. Okay.
I wouldn't tell you even if my life depended on it.
Jesus. What is up with this case?
Even if you took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in Dom P, my lips are sealed.
She's a strange lady.
But why, boss?
It's top secret, classified.
Classified. You don't need to know.
It was that bad, huh?
If that's how you want to interpret it.
No,
Give it a rest, Date. You keep prying into this, and I'll hit you with a sexual harassment complaint.
This isn't harassment or sexual.
I can make it sexual.
Oh, Jesus.
It appears you wouldn't have an issue with that.
Iva, not now.
I can detect your thoughts, remember?
Bad eyeball. No. No detecting thoughts.
Thank you for your input, Iva.
The psychic connection is a bad idea.
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand.
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but
I mean, it's an ice pick. I don't think it's special.
it's sold nationwide.
Yeah.
It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
Forget it, Date. It's Chinatown. Chinatown.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
Okay. See, if they keep giving me the option to dig into the case 6 years ago, I'm gonna keep hitting this button.
Just promise me you'll let this go, okay? It's a delicate issue, even more delicate than my patience. So drop it. That's an order. Understood?
I see you got a nice view from your desk, Chief.
The pick Mizuki was holding? The only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
What kind of statement is that?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database, although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Yeah, but I, the player, don't know that, so hop to it.
Well, maybe
Show me
not.
the database.
I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District.
I actually wonder if it'll read you if they're gonna read the information in the file, because we learned that she was like a spokesperson for like a not laundering, but like a money trading network. Like she's really ambitious and kind of cutthroaty.
Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this.
Handy.
It's a picture of Shoko.
I mean, why?
You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right?
I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. This is like a pre-digital age kind of thing for some reason.
Since you don't have a cell phone.
Why don't I have a cell phone? I need these things. Don't say it's because I don't have a memory. Again, like, you can... If I lost my memory 6 years ago, in the corresponding past 6 years, I would at least make up an identity. Like, why wouldn't I have a cell phone? I mean, clearly it's so you'll have the item to carry around with you. I mean, I get it. Okay. So there's the door. See if there's anything in the log. Wrong log. Let's look in the menu. So our files have been updated. So now we've got some information on Renju, the ex-husband. Renju Okura, male, 37, April 13th. So, and he works for an entertainment company and maid cafe manager. Okay. Likes unusual things, dislikes ordinary things. I hate this guy already. Hobbies, work, skills, enjoys songwriting. Renju manages entertainment office, Lemniscate, and maid cafe Sunfish Pocket. He's the ex-husband of Shoko Minami, Mizuki's father. He's been Date's close friend for 5 years. Why am I friends with this person? He's an entertainment maid cafe manager. This is, I don't know, weird. Maybe he's a nice guy. Who knows? All right, let's look at the appendix. So a building in the Kagegasami Chiyoda District, Tokyo, adjacent to the government building. Okay. Aphonia. A mental condition in which a person cannot speak, usually from some kind of stress or trauma, similar to muteness. Not the same condition as aphasia, which is the loss of ability to understand speech entirely. Okay, so she can't speak. Okay, so we've got the central hospital. They're giving you a Dom Perignon like reference. Okay. Jobs. I forget where the jobs was actually mentioned. Alright, I think we've updated everything. Okay, yes, so we have. Okay. Let's save while we're here. We're a little bit halfway through what I was going to wind up doing for the stream. So let's just overwrite this old save. Alright, data saved. Alright, so we return to our timeline based on actual time. Who is that? So we've lifted the board. You save.
The person who reported the screaming?
So the question, sorry if I moved too fast, the question was, did we ever report who actually called this in, which I believe they said originally was anonymous.
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
But you should have a location by now.
Who would you have a location for, buddy?
All we know is that it was a payphone.
Payphone? That's odd.
Not really, man.
It is unusual.
No, it's not. Stop saying that.
Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
That is true. That's so weird. What? It can move like that on its own? That's adorable and frightening. Why is it so cute? It's like a little mascot. Look at it.
Hello.
Okay.
No, not hello.
Yes, hello.
I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
Just leaves his eye. That's wild.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
Oh, now we've got tiny Iba. About I, about my eye, about AI, and about Iba. Jeez, so many puns. Okay, I don't know what they mean by I. Like this one, the one at the top. So let's do that one first.
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself.
Okay, so the personal I.
If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
I mean, it's not that kind of mind, and as long as it doesn't take you over.
Oh, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote.
So what's funny is I know who that is, and it is a French poet who wrote about art and creativity, and was kind of like died young and was kind of like really eccentric, as I believe.
I is another.
Meaning what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
Right, whoever you are, the artist can be multifaceted. So the you that's the artist, it can be different from the you that's thinking about being the artist. That's interesting. I appreciate that reference, weirdly. Let's talk about
Hey,
Iba.
boss, is it possible to do something about her personality?
That's mean.
Don't ask me. I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Pewter. Okay.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
The AI ball. That name is great.
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks.
She chose how she talks.
You can thank Pewter for that.
Oh, well, never mind. Let's ask about my eye.
Hey, so about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
Classified. You don't have the clearance to talk about your own eyeball.
Hey, what does love mean to you?
Oh, I like love?
Where is this coming from?
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love
Yes!
is I, right? Like a pun?
Japanese love puns. They love them. It's hilarious.
I'm right, aren't I?
She is right.
You dork.
That hurts, you know.
That's funny. Okay, that's good. I like that. Okay, so let's talk to Iba. I mean, look, do we really have to ask who it is at this point? We know. Let's ask, who are you?
Is that a serious question?
Look, the game made me ask it. I just do what the buttons say.
We've been partners for 5 years.
I want to know what was happening in the 1 year after he lost his eye, and then when he got Iba.
You know who I am.
I do know who you are, but the game has to make sure that people are paying attention. And we've only got like 22-something minutes left. So I'm going to click the buttons.
No.
Okay.
I'm giving you an order.
Sorry, if I clicked too fast. I should read these. It was saying, get back inside the eyeball. Like, get back inside the eye socket.
Does not compute.
Does not compute. That's the robot equivalent of giving you the finger. All right, why did you come out?
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
Okay, so
The official title.
Look at
is
this
AI
weirdo! What is this what is this nth level dork technician? Looks like he's part of a superhero team. I'm not gonna lie, this is weird. I did not expect this dude. It's got goggles, the collar is about as high as his head. This is great. Yes, the official title is Eyeball. I'm sure you're very clever.
You may call her Iba.
I mean, she calls herself Iba, so...
The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous.
I swear if they say it's alien technology, this will be fantastic.
An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology.
This is some genius Kojumbo Hideo Kojima nanomachine nonsense. If they're literally just going to start implying that an autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology, which apparently has sentience and can merge with my mind, this may actually be going beyond Kojima levels of just nanomachine. Like, oh, we don't know how it works. Just say nanomachine, son. Just say nanomachines did it. This is wild. I did not expect this. It's not a twist. It's just the universe they live in. I mean, clearly we established that they do have weird technology, but this is nuts.
Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system.
The what? I feel like this is a pun or a reference. Hold on. Before I even go further, I actually want to look up what this is. I don't even care that he's probably going to say it. I want to know before he does. Let's see, watch it. Wadjet iGames is a video game developer. Okay, the Wadjet, also known as the Eye of Horus, is an ancient Egyptian symbol that represents healing, protection, and well-being. Guess what it is? It's an eye. They're even going for non-Japanese eye puns. Fantastic.
Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner.
Cool. This is great.
She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Excellent. I'm on board. Fabulous. I'm here for it. Iba's been living inside my head ever since. That guy's great. Pewter, I love him. He's just out of nowhere. Just Super Sentai jacket, sentient nanomachines, Egyptian iconography. Great. Looks like fantastic. 10 out of 10. Would partner up with. Oh, can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. That is handy. An artificial nerve to my brain. This is fabulous. Lets us talk without actually speaking. Sorry, 1 second. Let me adjust something here real quick. All right, so we're at about 17 or so minutes left for the plan for this stream. We're still going. My left eyeball is Iba. She sees things differently than I do. No, you don't say.
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less
I
efficient.
feel like she should be able to send text messages, or, well, I mean, I don't know how. It's weird. Like, this seems like one of these games where the certain technology is super advanced, the other technology is like analog. But she should be able to send text messages, I feel like.
I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Aren't I?
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I really feel like we had to interrupt her saying, I know who sent the signal by us having this conversation about her calling her cute.
I was joking.
The little 3D robot eye in the gummy bear outfit.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
Okay, now let's get back to what is serious. The case.
I found the payphone that the caller used.
I mean, when we already know what it is? I feel like that's not really a big mystery.
It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park.
I was there, yes.
Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security
How
cameras
can she
operating
do
nearby.
this? Without his knowing. I mean, I know we've established she's a sentient, autonomous being that is a expert computer hacker, but when did she do this?
So you found a way into that database.
That is correct.
Through how?
That area has little foot traffic, even less at night.
This raises so many questions. She's literally a better cop than me. She is actually a better cop than Date. Just give her the badge. Just put the little hat on her. She's now in charge of the case.
The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial
When did you
recognition
do
match.
this?
They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Look at this. What is this kid? Yeah, this is your murderer, folks. Looks like he's wearing a Kamen Rider belt, Captain America like a jacket, a hoodie. Nah, this kid is not allowed to cross the street without help. This kid eats the same lunch every day. This kid's amazing. Like, if anything, he's gonna help us crack the case.
Matsushita Ota, 24 years
Bullshit.
old. Male.
He is not 24. That is a small child. That is a child. Look at that hat. No 24-year-old wears a hat like that. That is a small high school child.
I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Okay, what's gonna sell this is the voice actor for this person. If they do a good job, maybe they can sell that small child is 20 plus years old. Because until I hear a voice come out of it that sounds like Dr. Girlfriend from like the Venture Brothers, like, hello, how are you? Like, I'm not gonna believe that is framed as a child. That person is wearing gloves, a hat, a hoodie with a jacket over it, and a Kamen Rider belt. That is not an adult. That is a child.
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
Okay, so now there is a map. So when you're able to, when you're able to visit a new destination, map will appear in the bottom of your screen. Okay, so like it is right now. So they'll let me go from point to point and investigate. So we can now pick a new destination. You can always check the tutorial by going to File, Menu, Appendix. Okay, so let's go ahead and... What's kind of weird is this is queued to. I'm using an Xbox controller for this, so map. You would think on the controller would be that is indicating the button where the B button is, but it's not. X and Y. Oh, but it's like the Japanese controls, like they're flipped. Well, no, that's not quite true, because the auto. But oh no, that's just a weird place to put it. So I have to make sure to click Y for map. Nope. Accidentally click that. I was seeing if you could zoom in or out. Yay, we're in a car now. Oh, okay. Okay, that's just the transition animation. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Okay. This is Matsuhita Diner. So this is still the same day. Cozy.
Oh, hello.
Oh, look at this little old lady.
I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
It's okay, little old lady. We're just investigating a murder. You do you.
Oh, I'm not a customer.
I mean, have you seen this jacket?
I'm here for something else. I'm with the MPD.
Look at this little lady. I flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no.
Oh, heavens.
Is my boy...
Again, it's framed like this is a little kid. Like,
Is Ota in trouble?
look at the glasses. I love this lady.
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
These are I like the character designs in this. They're all very charming.
And you're Ota's...
She's got a knife. Date, run.
His mother,
Okay.
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Mayumi.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request?
Put down the knife.
Could you put that knife
Put
down,
the
please?
knife down.
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Down the knife, lady. Okay, so now we're back to... Oh, lucky cat. Okay, there's a stool. Let's look at the window. It's nothing but a window. Look, game, you put it here to click on. So I'm going to click on it. It's a stool. Lucky cat. Oh, Iva.
What the hell?
She likes the cat.
Are you unfamiliar with the superstition? Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
Is that right?
I have meowed at many a lucky cat statue. I would refute this.
You think that thing gets any channels?
Unlikely. I do not detect any tuners or antennas.
How powerful are you?
She's cute.
Oh, Date.
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
I like that she scolds him. Really, there are different chairs.
A large jellyfish.
What?
Sure. It's a large jellyfish in the middle of this restaurant here.
Like she's calling the chair a large jellyfish? I mean, okay, I get it. Disposable chopsticks. Can you look at every chair in this room? Okay, good. Whew. A bucket. We found the murder weapon.
Does this remind you of your delinquent youth?
What?
Hey now, don't judge a book
Like
by
having
its
to
cover.
hold buckets?
Besides, I have no memory of my youth.
She should know that. That was mean.
I wouldn't know.
Kuroda Kazuaki's cheek boiled in red wine.
Let's hope that's not what it sounds like.
I feel like that's another pun. Nothing but a window.
That is the autograph of Iruka from Dark Zone Kalimas.
Who is that? Is that like a baseball team?
Who?
Counter. There's that knife. Go on, Iba, zoom in and enhance. Find out more about the knife. Wait, you actually can look at it? Oh my god, you can! Oh my god!
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
It's a pretty knife.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Aw.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school.
He's still in elementary school.
He knows how much I love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me.
It's so wholesome.
Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
Okay, so I was hoping maybe we could look at the pattern, but that's okay. We've got enough here. All right, I think we've looked at everything on this side of the room. There's still about 5 or 6 minutes left. Let's go to the other side.
This reminds me of the funniest props compilation I saw.
She just watches YouTube and then just riddles your brain with memes.
You reached pretty far back for that reference.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says Mayumi's black sauce.
Actually, that's one of the few different things we've kind of seen afterwards.
That's just the calendar.
Thank you. Okay, I'm still gonna click it. I like when the game is like, it's just that. I'm like, okay, but if I didn't click on it, that could be the one thing that somehow
Thank
has a
goodness
clue.
we have that. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what year it is.
Okay.
I'm kidding, of course.
No, you're not. It's November, but the calendar says January. Okay, so, oh, the fortune.
A swimming door.
What?
A swinging
Swinging,
door.
yeah. Okay, they're trying to even make puns based off this kind of thing. I mean, look, good for them, by the way. All right, so now we got a bunch of questions. So let's kind of center in here real quick.
I think he went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me.
Suspicious.
This is nothing new.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
How about that weather?
Rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
It's not the heat that gets you, it's the humidity.
The rain? Oh, right, yes. Oh, it's just a little diner. Not to toot my own horn or anything, we do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
Except it's not busy now.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean... Never mind.
Huh?
Oh, about 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money. That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately.
Oh my god, he literally... Look at this animation. He's doing little karate chops.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
Yeah, those nonconformists.
What, like gangsters?
What? This kid is part of the Pokemon Mafia. Look at him.
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Belongs in a magic card shop. Look at him.
Then...
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company.
Entertainment company. From my friend, the person who works for the entertainment company?
What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been...
I bet I know how those two connect.
Because there's a goddess there.
What?
What?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
Yes, a witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money
Yeah, it's
on
the Maid
her.
Cafe. Yep, it's the Maid Cafe run by the guy.
You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes.
I didn't see... Oh, there was a box there. I literally didn't click on it.
Just look. You'll see what I mean.
Well, let me look there for right now.
Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress
The
works for
temptress.
that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Yeah! Okay. Oh, I hope she dresses up as some kind of, like, Sentai character or something from a show that he's obsessed with.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't remember.
I don't like her faulty memory.
I just call her the witch.
Polite. Very polite.
All right, I'm getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
It's gonna be near here where you know someone who works. I promise you, I already know what this is.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Do you want to see? It was delivered a little while ago.
I do want to see. Please be one of those awful anime figurines, but it's like of the character she dresses as or something.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus.
Succubus. This lady's great.
She forces Ota to buy them. I know it.
Yeah, she made my son buy these Animu figurines. Come on, open it. Let's do it. Look, look, look. Use your 3D vision.
The sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
Product description reads, solid model.
Yep.
We should look inside. Use the X-ray.
Oh, that's right. There's an X-ray mode. Yeah. Okay. IBBT. What does that say?
Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person. Known
It
as
is
a
an Animu
figure.
figurine.
Something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A-set.
Asset. Ah! Uh-oh. What's
Allow
happening?
me to investigate. A moment, please.
Why do you do that?
Call him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
Like ladies living in the 80s
He doesn't have one?
or like
He
90s.
better not. Waste of money.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Uh-oh, secret phone.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times.
She just does stuff on her own and is still a better detective than he is.
There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
Okay, I think we have reached a pretty
Date,
good spot.
I found some information about the figure. A-set is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A-set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Yep, it's the your buddies. Yeah, that's why they're doing the little thing.
Sorry. What?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renju owns that
Renshu
company.
owns that company. Yeah, I put it together before you did. I'm better detective than you, Date. I'm
Correct.
gonna blow this case wide open.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Maid Cafe.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
Fetch the car. Alright, so what we're gonna do is... Okay, so now, I bet we now have quite a bit of information on this lady. Okay. Lately her memory's been spotty. So, profession, part-time worker, likes floral patterns. Ota, Takaro, dislikes witches. Everything that witch does. This is great. Hobbies, cleaning the shop, making soy sauce. Skills, everyday cuisine, obscure puns. Puns, who'd have thought? Mayumi is Ota's mother. Over 30 years ago, she and her husband took out significant loans to open the Matsushita Diner near Kawasaki District. She's been running the diner ever since. Okay. They make a reference for dork. Loser, geek, ah, haha. Okay. So we are going to save here. This is a good spot. We're going to overwrite this file. All right, so I think we have reached a pretty good stopping point. It seems like we would leave and go look at Renju's entertainment business. So I guess with this out of the way, we've saved. We will try to jump back in for another hour or so, just whenever we get the time to do that, whether it's during the week or up to the weekend. All right, this has been the second episode of the Somnium Files. It has been fun. I don't know. I like putting together, making connections before the game officially lets you, which is fine. I think people are supposed to be able to do that. I think that's how games like this work. If you read the log information and you start putting two and two together, like you're gonna start looking for things. That makes it fun. Just the minute she was like, that witch, I was like, okay. When it mentions going to the place, I was like, yeah, Maid Cafe, all right. No, that kid, he says he's 20. Something's wrong. I don't know. We're gonna find out what it is. I want to see this kid. I want to know what their voice acting is like. All right. Well, that's all we got. This has been fun. See everybody later.